What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. In today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at Goat Mode, freaking MORAG taking over the Endgame. Another insane epic champion that we have in the game. I am absolutely loving her. I feel like a lot of people are looking at her and they're like, well, I don't think she's that good of a damage dealer. She only has 50% crit damage. 1.2k defense. She's a defense-based epic champion. But by God, she actually deals so much damage, guys. Now, I am using her in the Curse series, in Faction Wars. She is probably one of the biggest carries that I have in terms of epics, especially from this faction when we're talking about Faction Wars. So damn powerful. You can use her in the Clan Boss. You can use her in the Hydra. You can use her in PvP if you want to, because she just destroys, okay? Doom Tower, you guys name it, secret rooms, etc. Now, unfortunately, I am not on the test server. I do not have all of the faction crypts open. I don't have any Hydra keys available at the moment to give it a go. Unfortunately, you cannot try it if you don't have keys. But the damage is solid all around. So with the first skill, attacks an enemy twice, each hit will ignore shields. The second, an AoE attack that places a strengthened buff on all allies for 2 turns. This skill, guys, hits so damn hard. Now, in the Sintranos on S19, where we're going versus Marichka, Double Taras, Steltus, and whatever the heck is the name of the other champion, I'm using this skill one shot, okay? One shot. Crazy, crazy powerful. This one, Raider Captain, teams up with 2 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining the attack will always use their default skill and will grant an extra turn if this kills an enemy. Now, you do have conditions where you need to gain extra turns in Faction Wars, killing them with ally attacks, counter attacks. I can't remember if we have both of them in the Dwarf faction, but she is going to be a beast when we actually reach that stage. The passive will counterattack when hit while under a strengthen buff placed by this champion. So that is really good as well, especially for Clan Boss. Strengthen will bring you damage mitigation. She will come in with the counterattacks and slap that freaking boss. There were quite a few teams, probably around a year and a half ago, with her for Clan Boss, progression-wise teams. They were going on a 2-to-1 ratio and stuff. I think Hell Hades did one. Hell Hades or was YST. It was a really solid team. I think we were actually in a competition, like CC competition with Deadwood and the rest of the guys. And YST or Hades did one team with MORAG and was actually really, really good. 2k Ultra Nightmare, no unkillable, no nonsense. And it did not have the craziest gear either, you know. But enough talking about that. Let me just quickly show you my MORAG. Thankfully, I do have a 6-star soul for her, guys, and she is a monster. I do have her empowered at +4. I have her built on a Savage and a Speed set. I do not even have all of the gear pieces maxed yet, like Ascended and all that stuff. Don't give me HP because I'll smack it through the screen. There we go. Let's put a glyph right there. Beautiful, you see? You tell the game you slap it, smack it, and that's it. I could fix this Ascension as well, but I'll leave it. Either way, total stats, 53k HP, 7.6k defense. Keep in mind her defense is pretty low, base defense, so we're not able to get crazy defense on her. 327 crit damage. Once again, she only has 50 instead of 63 or stuff like that. You don't need accuracy on her, which is really, really good. And you can give her a relic if you want to. But I'm going to show you what she can do without a relic. Because honestly, she's just so freaking powerful that she doesn't really need a relic. You can, of course, give her, if you want to, the Cat's Gaze. You can give her a different relic that will boost her damage. Then, talking about Blessing, Crushing Grand if you have a 6-star. If you don't have a 6-star, you can look at different types of blessings, like potentially getting a Cruelty or getting a Haven Cast, depending on what you're planning to do with her. Masteries, we have Offense and Defense, Helm Smasher as tier 6, guys. Unfortunately, the rotation for the Curse series is just not the right one either to make this video, but hey, what can I do? I'll have probably to wait 5 months till I get that rotation. I can't even remember which one it is. But on this stage, MORAG just absolutely dumps on all of them, okay? Absolutely dumps on them. Let me just show you what we can do with her. For example, if we're going to go to the Dragon Slayer, we're going to go to stage 10. We're going to drop all of these. We're going to bring in Lydia. Where is my Lydia? A Sifi as well, Lydia, and MORAG. So let's give her that increased defense. And not to mention, in the Curse City, I am using her without increased defense. Okay, so no increased defense at all. That would be even better. I mean, actually, sometimes I do have it from Steel Skull. I do have it on some stages, but I think on some I do not. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Epic champion. Okay, where is Stolin? Where are all of these freaking new legendary champions coming to the game that cannot... Where is the demon spawn? I forgot his Dracos. Where is Dracos right now? So he can start crying in a corner, seeing what MORAG can actually do, and he can barely do 20% of this damage. That's what freaking MORAG can actually do, guys. And I do not have the craziest gear on her. I do not have the Great Hall maxed for the dungeons. I actually have it at level 0. But the damage from this champion is just crazy. And you might be looking at the champion, see the base stats, compare it with a different defense-based nuker, and you're going to be like, well, this one has more crit damage, more defense. MORAG is not going to do as much damage. But, wow. Okay, look at that. Bang, bang, extra turn. Bang, bang. And you're just rotating your skills much, much faster as well. MORAG is just freaking nuts, okay? Let me just put it like that. Now, if I would have a relic on her, she would one-shot this freaking wave on stage 10. What have I done? End battle. Have I clicked cancel? So, really, really strong. Yes, 6-star crushing grand, of course. It does help. Having her at +4, it helps because there are additional stats. Easier to build, less crit rate, more speed, etc. But even if you have a base MORAG with no blessing, she's still going to be a beast, guys. What I want to do, basically throw her in a clan boss team. Okay, probably gonna just buy some gems. And I'm gonna go on Ultra Nightmare. I need somebody to bring me an increased defense in here. So let's bring MORAG. Who should we take out? Should we take Taras out? No, Taras will bring us the decreased attack. I need an increased defense. No. We'll take Taras out, and I will bring Marius. That's actually a very good idea. Let's see how the enemy max HP compares to it. Cardiel, you sit in there. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to do a quick battle, guys, okay? Quick battle, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Oh, but Marichka is not good with her because she will replace the strength and they will replace it each other, so she's not going to counterattack as much. So I do need to bring in a different support unit in here. Let's see. Who should we bring in instead of Marichka? She does bring in a lot of healing in here. That was actually pretty important. That shield was pretty important. I guess I can bring in Brogni. No healing or cleanse from him, but we'll see where the team actually goes, right? So let's give it a quick battle. We're not going to see the numbers, but we're going to see them at the end. I'm not even sure how long we're going to survive. Enough to 1 key because the team is not tuned, okay? But whatever. Having a bit of a tune in the team would be nice. We have 75 million damage. We managed to 1 key, thanks God. If not, I was going to look like an idiot right here. But Marius dealt 23.3 million damage. MORAG dealt 22.4 million damage. So, yes, I do have the 6-star crushing grand. The Soul Rip does do quite a bit of damage as well on the boss. I feel like really, really strong, okay? The team failed because I had no speed tuning. Everybody was using the skills whenever. So, no decreased attack. Exactly what I kind of like expected to happen. But I thought that maybe we're going to reach like 100 million. So really, really strong damage. I really wish I could be able to throw her in here just to kind of like show you what she could do on Hydra, but no keys, unfortunately. Some of you guys probably are already using her and you know how powerful she is even in there. If we are going to do an arena fight, I do want to find a team to smack with her. So let's actually look for a decent team, not a weak ass team, right? Let's see what we can find in here. A refresh. Okay, seems like so many magic champions nowadays is crazy, right? She is weak affinity. I'm not saying she's the most OP damage dealer for arena or anything like that, guys. I'm not trying to sell it as that, but I'm just saying she is pretty damn nice. So we're going to take that out. We're going to take that out. We're going to go to bring in MORAG. An increased defense could be nice. Maybe we're going to take here out. I will bring in Sifi. And we do have our mans in there. So I feel like I need a speed aura. I kind of want to bring in a... You know what? Let's bring Laserius. I was going to say, I want to bring in a Necret to protect her, but I actually forgot that I'm just going to melt their stone skin if they have any. And probably it's going to be GG's. Even though Harima is on the same team. Very curious. Now, this is, of course, is not the best blessing for PvP or anything like that. I would not recommend you to give her a blessing just for PvP. Look at that. Harima who? Harima what? And she has a 6-star crushing run too. She is a beast. This is dangerous because that Taras will smack her. HP burn will not be helpful in here. And I'm gonna bring in Necret to give her some protection. Do I need Laserius in here? Not really. But I'm still gonna keep him in. Let's not make it all perfect. Hopefully that Taras won't look my ass because I'll be crying after. So let's do an ally attack on Taras. Let's protect our Sifi. Almost. They had a big shield. They had a big shield. So that goes down. You go to sleep. Get a healing up. That's fine. We're going to go for Taras. Ally attack again. Good damage. And now I'm going to try to use the A3. Now, they do have Strengthen, which makes a difference. But I have Strengthen too, so I will counterattack when they attack me. Okay, not enough to kill Taras. I wasn't really expecting it because he is pretty tanky, and I think we lost the increased defense buff by the time we've done that. I gotta make sure I do not need to revive because that Lydia will destroy me. I have Strengthen, but it just got placed by Necret, I think, or we did not manage to replace it. So that did not allow me to counterattack. We take Taras down, then we can deal with Marichka without a problem. So let's do that. The damage was pretty good. Now they have a lot of damage reduction because of Pythian's passive too. So let's do an ally attack. Look at that damage, bro. Ignore shield with the A1. You remember that part, right? Because it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I wish I would have the A3 available right now. Because I would be able to do this, kill Marichka, extra turn, get Taras back, move into the AoE, and nuke the heck out of them. So instead, I'm going to have to do this and wait a second. Pythian, do not revive yet, please. Oh, block active skills. That sucks. Okay, that really sucks. That messed up my plans. What am I doing? Almost down. We gotta kill Pythian. We gotta kill Pythian. Let's give some turn meter. We still have the ally attack. Pythian going down. Let's get some turn meter. And the rest are going down too. Hopefully. Okay, let's get some immunity. Taras gonna kill her. Taras gonna kill her. No, he's not. Okay. But you guys get it real. You can actually do freaking 500,000 damage. Wait, to move my big fat head from there. 468k damage with MORAG versus a Tarichka team. Pretty pretty damn good. Now, forget the team power. Team power is just who has more resistance, who has more mythical champions on the account, etc. This was a fairly decent team, you know. And she absolutely demolished them. As I was saying, MORAG is absolutely freaking god tier for an epic champion, guys. If you have her, do not sleep on her because she will be extremely important in the Curse City, Faction Wars, and potentially in all of the other areas that I was able to showcase in today's video. Unfortunately, I will repeat it once again, I did not have access to the test server to do it much better than I actually wanted to, but you guys get the drill. MORAG is the freaking GOAT. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.